Welcome back to the show. Well, this coming Valentine's Day, we're asking to sort of think a little bit outside of the box and come up with some new experiences that you and your partner, whether you've just met them or whether you've been together for a long time. Here with some great advice, I'm joined by Laura Bilotta. She is a top international dating coach and matchmaker. Laura, welcome to the show. Great to have you here. I have to ask you, Laura, is a little bit about your background and your role. How did you get into the matchmaking and dating coach role?
Well, it all started about 21 years ago, and I started with the full moon speed dating party, let me tell you, and it was fantastic. So I've been connecting singles for 21 years. So I'm a matchmaker, I'm a dating coach, and I also host a ton of singles events. So I've connected over, 65,000 singles or more throughout the years through all my services, yeah.
So I guess those events, those events, Laura, have really changed over time. So if you look back those 21 years, you must have come up with some new innovations over those years as well, right?
Right. And, just finding people, I think the most important thing at these events is finding a way for them to connect at the events, right? So I always have like a little mixer or game going on at the beginning just to ease everybody. Because, people tend to come in a little nervous, but then as the night goes on, it's just like, it becomes like a big party and everybody becomes friends. So it's awesome. It's also great to establish friendships as well, not just for love connections, but friendships too. That's also what singles events are great for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're going to take us through a unique experience. I believe you're calling it a sensual blindfold activity. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, it's tickle your senses experience with Castello cheese. So, you know what? I think it's so important to keep things fresh and spicy in a relationship because let's face it, when you've been in a relationship for a while, things can get boring, they can get stagnant. So it's important to keep things fresh and introducing new experiences all the time. But what a better time to do it than Valentine's Day, right? So here we go. So I've created and developed this playful and romantic activities for couples using all these cheeses that you see here, right? Okay. And we're gonna pair each one of these cheeses with a specific sense, be it smell, taste, or touch, for a multi-sensorial activity. So before we get started, what I need you to do is I need you to find a comfortable location in your home, right? And then you're gonna set the mood. So you're gonna dim the lights, you're gonna light a few candles, you're gonna put on the fireplace perhaps, you're gonna be free of distractions. So you definitely wanna get rid of the phone.
Yeah.
All right, so then you're gonna put a blindfold on your partner. Okay. And you can skip this. If you don't feel comfortable putting a blindfold on your partner, you don't have to do that. But the important thing is that they have their eyes closed for the experience, okay? And so then what you're gonna do is once you've done that, you're gonna softly, gently whisper in their ear, trust me, okay? Trust me, just gently and softly. All right, we're gonna get started with my, you're gonna make me laugh. We're gonna get started with my favorite Castello cheese, which is the tickler cheese, okay? This is the tickler cheddar. You're gonna feed your partner a cube of the cheddar, the tickler. And as they enjoy the rich and savory taste with salty crystals, you're going to take a feather just like this. Now, if you don't have a feather, that's okay. You can use your fingertips or your nails. If you're a lady, I love the nails too. And then you're just going to gently glide it up the arm and take your time with this activity, guys. Gently up the arm and around the neck for a sensual chill. Ooh. I love that. I love tickles.
Well, and I love that it's multi-sensory too, right? Because I don't think a lot of people immediately would think of that. Cheese, I think the first things we think of, right, is smell and taste. But to add that touch to it, it makes it really unique.
Right, and like cheese is a natural aphrodisiac. And sometimes we think of chocolate, right, as an aphrodisiac, oysters, but cheese is actually also an aphrodisiac. And it's delicious too, so why not? All right, next we're gonna head over to our vintage Gouda. Okay, so you're gonna allow them to be seduced by the creamy texture, the nutty flavors of this cheese. And while you're doing it, right, like while you're feeding them, you're gonna just go in and nibble their ear, their neck, or their shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. And then we've got our taste of Hawaii here. So with this cheese, we are taking our partner to the sun-drenched beaches of Hawaii with a smooth pineapple and almond cream cheese. It's so good. And what I've created here, and you can do this at home, it's a saltwater spritz. It's just salt and water.
Okay.
And you're going to spray it on your partner's face and then on their neck for a multi-sensory experience. Oh, yeah.
That is great.
I
love that idea.
Next we have, right? Isn't this so cute? I just absolutely love it. Your partner is going to be like, wow, I can't believe you just, created this amazing experience for me. They don't have to know that I did it, guys. They don't have to know.
Right, exactly.
Okay, it's coming from you. Okay, so the next one is the Velvet Blue. So this is a perfect entry-level blue cheese. So for those of you who have not ventured into blue cheese, you definitely want to try this one. This is a mild blue cheese. So right here, I have paired it with an apple, with some jam, and also with some prosciutto, okay? And
Beautiful.
so while you're feeding this to them, because it's so velvety, right, you're going to take your partner's arm or hand, and then you're just going to gently glide their hand across your velvety skin. Nice. I love that. Okay, next is the aged Havarti. Okay, so you're going to feed your partner a cube of this Havarti. This cheese has a sweet crunch. So what you're going to do to elevate their sense of sound and touch is you're going to just gently massage their head and their scalp to deepen the pleasure. And again, I love head massages.
Absolutely.
Do you love head massages?
Oh, 100%.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah,
Well, see,
the best.
I bet you your love language is physical touch, isn't it?
It is.
Because most guys' love language is physical touch. They love to be touched. I love to be touched too, and I'm not a guy. All right. Next, we have the Castello cheese. Obviously, this is all Castello brie cheese, okay? So you're going to warm it up first, and then you're going to take a spoonful. You're going to put it on a cracker. You're going to feed it to your partner. And while you're doing that, you're going to take a little bit of honey. You're going to place it on their bottom lip, and then you're going to go in. You're going to surprise them with a little taste yourself.
Laura, these are amazing ideas. Are these ideas on your website, by the way?
No,
okay.
But they can be. I can definitely put them on my website, singleinthecity.ca, but they are going to be on my social media.
Oh, terrific. Excellent.
Official Laura Bilotta.
Laura, really appreciate the time. Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. We'll be right back after this.